Hey, how you doing? My name's Dave. I hope you're having a great day so far. I'm back suffering through this because I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. But anyways, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? You missed a cookie. No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Oh, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature's all about. The big event. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? Just need a way of showing that to everybody. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a fucking literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing, speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Oh, what kind? Well, I guess we could, cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki'd love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why he suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. Now I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling, and Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Like me, has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder, what would it be like to see the world through her eyes? Oh my god! What the fuck? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. I'm sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Little bitch, this isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Hey, you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Hey, it's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Just give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that? Look, Sayori, it's written all over there. It's over you. Sayori glanced around at herself. How's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, Your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. If there's a murderer in this club, they're gonna murder the fuck out of Sayori because they're gonna think that we're dating or something. And you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Don't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Like your bow isn't straight either, it's fucking gay. And there's toothpaste stain right on your collar. Try to wipe the stain off with my fingers. Stop. But nobody would ever notice that. Game is game. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. What? I don't understand this character. I don't understand myself. But apparently it's... Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, yeah. Yes, you look at that. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. What is happening here? Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Of course it's that one. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh. Sigh. Even if you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori pulls her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Oh, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. You're doing it again. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, "Oh, we share poems we wrote now. Fuck. Yay! Dave, I can't wait to read yours." Yeah, same. I feel sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Who should I show my poem to first? No? Well, let's do Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Dave. I love it. especially after yesterday's poem. Yeah, you like the sort of Edgar Allan Poe vibes it gave? You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. Oh, really? I want to put this on my wall. Nope. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. Not, not a good writer at all. Huh. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure it's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dave poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. It's so weird, Sayori. I'm not very good at figuring out poems, if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. That's all I'm saying. Not sure if that's exactly how it works. And again, just conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. It is. Yeah, maybe. Honestly. I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aww, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Fuck, stop talking about her getting hurt. God. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. I'm just expecting something to happen at some point. Oh, whatever. And, you know, when it happens, I'm probably not even gonna expect it, and it's just gonna fucking flashbang me. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Like, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Melancholy? Bittersweet. Oh, bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Nah, I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little sad, a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. I need a drink. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Dave. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my what the fuck? My scalp, like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. You know, the first line, awful. But then, you know, the rest of the poem is... Anyway, I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and plug one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. Did I read little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens? I did now, but you know, I didn't know if I did. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle with starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down with the bottle, save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends through my locked front door Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Um, pretty sure that relates to, that argument. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Shit, you didn't disappoint, I'll be honest. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost, kinda creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, came out so good. You should be so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You're kind of pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get a hold of yourself. Fuck, stop talking about death and getting hurt. God, what is happening? She's... Rest in peace, Sayori. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Natsuki. I liked your last one better. Man, fuck you. Really? Oh yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. The smut was less daring, or... I don't know. But you're really not good enough for that yet. Fell flat. That may be true, but I just want to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I was like poems aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Here he's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that bullshit. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. Sure you figured that out already. No, not really. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something, bitch. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to a nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. What is wrong with these people? Not bad, right? Girl, I think you need to see therapy. It's got a bit longer than yesterday, too. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Look at this, I think that's the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is naked, ignorant, do you know anybody like that? Of course, it's about everyone thinks my doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Yuri's next. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh, Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you, like it? Dave, how do you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique's worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. It's so real. And besides, people would just laugh at me. You know, writing, whether it be in a journal or like, writing a poem for yourself, a story, whatever, it's a good form of therapy. My therapist also helped me like kind of figure that out. A journal, a story, a poem, whatever, a song even. I'm a bit of a songwriter myself. Anyways, do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. You want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. That very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. What the fuck is that word? Parlovian conditioning. Oh, fucking no. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Again! I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, and I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. I understood that. You know, it's like, you're given a chance, you know, to do something that would be kind of, you know, unordinary, you know, whatever. I don't know why I'm trying to break it down. Break it down, Tony. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. You know, I could have been an English major. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Fuck, what if... Oh my god, wait, so... Because I talked to Natsuki first before Yuri, I brought that up to Yuri, so... If it was the reverse, what would Natsuki say? Because either way, I'd have to talk to one before the other. And, wow, I didn't think about that. Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hi again, Dave. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying myself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think some Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, maybe good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Gary. But in any case, Sayori's writing is kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, you want me to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look-see. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. It was kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest. Kind of fucking creepy. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on a paper. Choosing where and how space and words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, why did you write load me? Freak. It's almost like magic. The way I read the lines really short, it makes it feel like there's real turns, big booming noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. So, a poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway. Here's Monica's wine tip of the day. Why is my throat foggy? You'll find yourself facing a few difficult decision. Now, when that happens, don't forget to save your game. True. Let me overwrite that. Because, yeah. You never know when you might change your mind. Is this a warning that things are about to happen? Or when something unexpected may happen? Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Yep, it's literally, options are gonna happen. Oh. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have some extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Alright, do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? You won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Oh. Okay. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. I keep stumbling over my words. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. You're kidding me, Monica. You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Oh no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. You're in the fucking, you know? You did sign up for this. You both signed up for this. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, ooh, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share it with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, and I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get over it. Get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I'm having a strokey. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. I'm thinking of the only clip of this game I've ever seen. Yeah. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, it's too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? I don't know. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion beyond each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just helping to set a good example. Alright, ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ooh, stepping up. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called? Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. So real. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start plotting. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Ah. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The voice I gave her is not soft at all. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Dave liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Now next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay, now, who's next? Natsuki? That'll make me go before Dave. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Dave lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause. Anyway, where'd I get everyone from? What's wrong with me? Sorry, I'm not really as good as anyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called, why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Is it about somebody jumping off a fucking building? Natsuki takes a deep breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for the other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, we won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I feel like this game is giving me a lot of hints, like the beginning is over, you know, the tutorial, whatever, it's over. And I have to, the poem I have to pick is a person, I don't fucking know. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, well, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. Now the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for a festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this, I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Why does my character just want to impress Monica? Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Like you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dave. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Uh-huh. What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, fuck me. Oh no. I can't tell which one is chosen and which... No, fuck. God, wait, yes, there we go. I mean, I made two. Fucking, alright. Fuck. I would walk home. You know, I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day, since you always seem to really like going home together. That wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Dave. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Fuck. Okay. So... Okay. So I'm gonna overwrite this one. Cause, yeah. And that's gonna be it for today. Fucking hell. You are an amazing person. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Take care.